Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a ninth grade high school school book, what my school books are for this year. So as you know, as you might know, I think I mentioned it before. Yeah, I probably have. But I am in high school this year, ninth grade. Very, very exciting. Um, it's very, very exciting because I'm in my last 4 years of school. That's extremely mind-blowing that I'm in my last 4 years of school. So we are going to try to make the best of my last years of school. I'm going to try to be learning a lot of new things in high school. Hopefully, as you know, as y'all might know, y'all might have took electives in high school, probably. And I'm going to be trying to take some interesting electives. I'm going to take an agriculture. I'm hoping to take a woodworking or carpentry, something like that, and maybe horticulture, maybe something with trees and stuff like that, because I really love trees. Y'all might not know that, but I do love trees, and I also like leaves. Leaves are probably my favorite parts of trees, is the leaves. Leaves are so interesting. So I'm hoping those are some of the electives I'm going to be taking, but this year I'm taking typing for an elective. I'm taking typing. Typing 1 by the Good and the Beautiful. It's just, I got my sticker books because it gives you stickers, and it's just regular old typing stuff y'all might have even taken typing in school. Anybody who's watching this, y'all might have took typing in school. So that is my typing book. That is my elective this year. I might do another elective over the summer of 2023, next summer. It is October now, early October. I am very excited for the fall time because fall is my absolute favorite season. And yeah, we are going to hopefully see if I can take a summer course of an elective, something. I'll probably take agriculture that summer, maybe, who knows, or maybe horticulture, something like that. We'll have to see, but I'll let y'all know on that if I might do something like a course of elective or something over the summertime. We'll see. So the first one we are going to talk about is my least favorite to my favorite this year. We are going to be talking about math. That's the first thing, and then we'll go on to my other subjects. So our math is teaching textbooks. That is what we are going to be doing this year, and probably on out until I graduate, probably all the way until 12th grade. So that's probably what we'll do. So the first one we're going to, the second one really, math teaching textbooks, that's what we do. And it's been working out really good for us. So this is our second year taking it actually, and it's working out really good for us. Okay, so first we're going to talk about English, because English is kind of I gotta get my English stuff, hold on. Okay, so English is kind of a multi-book thing. This is our English, and I gotta get the books. Okay. I got the English stuff. The dictionary again. Okay, so our English is, I actually just finished a unit today. We have 3 weeks to complete one unit, like this, unit 3. We are going to be starting this on, today is the 7th, so we're probably going to be starting this on, we are going to be starting this book on the 10th probably. The 10th is next Monday. October 10th is Monday, so that's when today's Friday, so Monday. We'll be starting our Unit 3 of the Good and the Beautiful High School 1 course. There's just these they're booklets, and you got to do all different things, like, they'll make you write essays, like, here for this one, our next one, I'm getting a sneak peek. I think we gotta write some kind of an essay. We gotta write some kind of an essay about Emily Dickinson, I think is her name, or something like that. Yeah, we gotta do it's called an Insights Journal. We gotta do that. I actually just finished my Unit 2 today, actually. I still gotta take a test. We'll do that later in the day because I study in the morning times, and then at about noon or something, then we'll do our test. So we're gonna have an English test later. Hopefully I do well. I think I will, because this book has been a joy. It's been a delight. Or not this book, it's actually Unit 2. It's been a delight. Let me show y'all Unit 2. Oh, there we are. Alright, I got it. Okay, so this is Unit 2. I just finished this book today. And let's see, let's look at all my stuff I had to do. These are all my papers that I had to have turned in before I turned it in today. I got a cylinder, I had to shade a cylinder. And then this tree, it was a reference in the back of the book. It told you to tear it out, so I tore it out. It was a reference for this shaded tree. Hope y'all can see that. I had to shade it, and it's that's where it came from, you know, that's like the reference, kind of. So, got that, and then of course I signed my name on it. I did my signature right there, and then I did the year, because maybe when I graduate, I can look back at my first year of high school and think about it. And I can think about it. Okay, and then this is a windmill picture that it told me to draw. Like a creek, and then trees, and a windmill and stuff. And then I did a report. Okay, so usually it gives you options. Like in Unit 2, it gave me some options on what I want to do. Where is it? Right here. Okay, it has 4 options, or 3 options. We are doing the study book Just David, or the reading book Just David by Eleanor H. Porter. That is what we are reading now, and it's pretty good. It's not my favorite type of book, to be very honest, but it's a good book. It's very wholesome. It's a good book. It don't have anything bad in it. So I recommend y'all read it if you want to read something that is very, very wholesome. So that's your Just David book, and then it gives us other books. 4 other books. Into the Unknown. And I'm resisting every urge to start singing the Into the Unknown song by Frozen, you know. And then The Story of John Greenleaf Whittier. This should be interesting. Up from Slavery. And Patterns on the Wall. It looks like it's about a soldier or something. Oh. I don't see any on the back. Okay. So it said you can write a paragraph. You can write about a paragraph it said in the Just David book. Or option 2, what are some ways you can worship God in your own life in addition to prayer and studying the scriptures? That is one of the options. And the third option is write about an insight or insights you gained through a recent personal experience. So I wrote about cleaning out the chicken coop. Very interesting. Okay, dropped it. But there's my cleaning out the chicken coop report. I signed my name on the bottom too because I just signed my name on everything. And then my trademark is a heart. I don't know if y'all know that. The heart. And yeah. I mean, and if y'all notice, and if y'all read the description of my video, like read the description of this video, and y'all see a heart at the end of the description. Because all of my videos, you can go back to any of my videos probably, and you'll see a heart on them, because a heart is the emoji I use the most when I'm posting videos and things. Okay, so I'll read y'all my thing. It's informative. That's what I mean. I try to make them informative. When you come down our long driveway, one of the first things you see is a large white box sitting down the hill. This is our chicken coop. It's not a box. It's a large building, kind of. It's like a building, you know, not a box. I was kind of being kind of vague there. This is our chicken coop. It is a bright white color with chestnut brown shutters and flowers inside the flower box. Inside the coop is a food and water dish on the wall beside the door to make giving them food and water easier. The nesting boxes have nice, fresh, clean wood chips so our eggs won't be too dirty when we bring them inside. I like to clean the coop 2 times a week to ensure the coop stays clean. I use many tools to clean various parts of the coop, such as a rake, shovel, hose, and my favorite, a machete. My favorite is a machete. Definitely. Machetes come so much in handy when you're cleaning out the coop. I used a machete to scrape off the dry poop off the perches and off the top of the nesting boxes, because sometimes the chickens will perch on the top of the nesting boxes and then all night they'll poop on there, so I gotta clean it off. It's annoying, but a machete definitely comes in handy when it comes to cleaning out the coop. I use the hose to spray down all of the walls and nesting boxes, which I don't spray down the walls 2 times a week. I spray down the walls like once a month or something like that. because the walls don't usually get that dirty, but they do get dirty. I use a rake to scrape all the bedding from one side of the coop to the other side, and use a long hose to spread leftover poop off the perches. So here's the coop, and then here's all the bedding and then the walls. When I'm spraying with the hose pipe this side of the wall, then I'll scrape all the bedding off this side so then it don't get so wet. And then when I'm done with that, I'll scrape it all to the other side and then spray that side. I thought that was pretty genius. Okay. I used a pipe to get all the webby cobwebs off the corner. Webby cobwebs. Oh, that's my favorite part. The webby cobwebs off the corners of the walls. Very dangerous work. Well, there technically could be spiders in the cobwebs, which I'm not scared of spiders, but spiders are pretty dangerous sometimes. Or you could get cobwebs in your eyes or your hair or something like that. Very dangerous work. Sometimes I also give them some herbs in their water pan. Thyme has antibacterial and antibiotic properties. Sage aids in proper digestive health for chickens. You can also make some herb and essential oil fresheners for the coop. Peppermint, lavender, sage, and thyme make great coop fresheners. You can snip the herbs and then hang them by a string from the coop roof. I enjoy cleaning the chicken coop. I find it relaxing and very rewarding at the end. I gain the insight to clean the coop more often, as the flock can get many infectious diseases such as pneumonia, fowlpox, coccidius, avian influenza, and many other deadly diseases. You definitely don't want that to happen. Thanks for reading. Sincerely, Annabeth. And then I sign my name. Alright, so that is my report. You'll probably gonna need to know the whole thing, but it's pretty. Let me know in the bottom if you like it. It's better than my last report that I did. Actually, that last report was pretty good. So that is all the stuff that I had to do. Oh, and tracing paper. We had to trace the Brooklyn boroughs, or the New York City boroughs. Alright, so that is my English, and then it always tells you this. We're going to be using this for the entire 4 years of high school, so you keep this for your entire 4 years. Grammar and writing guide. And yeah, so those were that, and then we got 10 of those units. We got 10 of the booklets. I am on booklet 2. Well, I'm going to be on 3 Monday, but for now I am on booklet 2. So much work. Though it's like a lot of work doing it. But the units actually go by really fast. You got to get 1 unit done in 3 weeks. So, oh, and then my folder here. I got a folder for this year for high school. And then it gives you the cards, of course. You gotta have some cards. I think I explained that one day ago. Or no, I explained that in my last video for last year. You gotta have cards. My video for 8th grade. You gotta have these cards, and you know, like right now we are studying the continents and oceans, and then we gotta memorize a poem, and then the New England practice. So that is that, and then I keep it all in this binder to keep it really simple. And then it gives you they call it a year-at-a-glance schedule for a 5-day school week. It gives you an entire schedule. Like today is the 7th. We had to take the unit check, that is our test or quiz, for that English book. And hopefully you'll get a good grade. Hopefully. And then it gives you all the units, and you gotta, like, you know, if y'all ever took college, I think Mom said that this is how they do it, and this is how they do it for like college or something. So if y'all ever went to college, y'all might know what I'm talking about. If y'all ever done one of these, I think she said that. I don't know, I have to check. So that is that, and I keep all of it in this one binder to keep it very simple, along with all my other school papers and stuff. So enough about English. Now we're going to do history. We are doing, if y'all remember last year, we did the World Story 1. This is World Story 2. The fall of Rome through and this is the Middle Ages, the fall of Rome. And then of course we got our workbook here. That is the workbook. It's just work, random black and white work. Okay, so that is that. We are probably going to be doing that, you know, until that is our history for this year and for next year and all that. So, or for this year at least. I don't know what we're doing next year. You gotta think about this year first. Wonders of the human body, I actually got a test on this today too. So I got 2 tests today that I gotta do. But as I said, we study in the morning, then we do them in the evening, or the afternoon. The wonders of the human body. Here is the workbook. Like, we've been doing diagrams. They give you like diagrams you gotta do or charts that you gotta fill in. So that's that. And then my handwriting, I just got some handwriting for this year. By the Good and the Beautiful. Oh, that's by Master Books, by the way. The history and the science is by the health science, the anatomy science is by Master Books, and then the English by the Good and the Beautiful. This is by the Good and the Beautiful, the handwriting. So it's just cursive handwriting, and then the typing, as I said, is by the Good and the Beautiful. And another thing I like to keep with, oh, and this is Unit 1 for the Good and the Beautiful High School 1, of course. And then I always like to have our Webster's Dictionary. This is our big family dictionary. We all use it sometimes, but I use it. I probably use it the most, honestly, because I have to look up the adverbs and things like that in for my English. So it's good to have a Webster's Dictionary when you're doing that. I wonder how long it took someone to do the Webster's Dictionary. Must have been a long time. I wonder if anybody has ever read the entire Webster's Dictionary. Probably. I'm going to look it up, and if they haven't, then I'm going to do it. Okay, and then a notebook for, you know, it's just good to have a notebook in school. I do it for all kinds of stuff, you know. I just have my notes and things that I do, and I work out math problems on there and things. So that is my school books for this year. It is a lot of school books, but of course I am in high school, so and a lot of reports. I have written 2 300-word essays. Actually, one was 340 words, one was 300 and, what was that? 300 and something. 400 and something? I can't remember. It was something like that, or 300 and 500 and, I don't know. My first one was 400 and something words. When it was supposed to be 300 words, it said, you know, but I had a lot to say in that one. And then this one was 330 words, this one that I just did. So the one that I read out to y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my school books for this year. I'm probably going to do this for my school book video because people like it. I mean, everybody says they liked it. So, yeah, I've gotten good comments about it. So I'll probably keep doing it all until I graduate. And if I go to college, then I'll probably do a college workbook thing too, probably. If I go to college, who knows? We've got to get through high school first before I think about college. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all on the next adventure.